What's going on, fellas? It's another C Boogie. Y'all know the rest. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel, and I also want to thank y'all for liking my videos. And shout out to the Dime Game Division. Let's rock and roll, man. There's been a dust up over the last few days about the rapper Kid Cudi. You know, Kid Cudi went on Saturday Night Live with a dress on. You know, and it sparked up a lot of conversations with men on social media, you know, as it should. And it really goes to a bigger conversation that a lot of men have online about masculinity in this country in particular being under attack, you know. And in some ways I do agree with that, but in many ways I don't, man. You know, this society loves masculine men. You know what I mean? Real talk. If you look at Hollywood and a lot of movies that they promote, look at stuff like The Fast and the Furious. Bunch of masculine men, you know. Dwayne Johnson is loved in Hollywood. Does it get any masculine than Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock? You know, look at guys like Idris Elba. Look at guys like Denzel Washington, you know. Even on Power, you know, Ghost from Power, very masculine dude. You know what I mean? So I can make the argument, man, that society loves masculine men. You know, point blank period, man. Look how this society treats athletes. Athletes get so much preferential treatment in this society, it's almost disgusting. You know, from the time that they're young playing Pop Warner or AAU to the time that these guys make the league, especially college ball players. Like, are you serious? Are you going to really have the argument with me that college ball players don't have their way? Especially the guys that are good. I'm talking about the stars on the team. Dog, that's malarkey if you say anything otherwise, man. You know, and the reason why I call it disgusting because, I mean, essentially all these guys doing is catching the football or bouncing the basketball. You know, it's not like they pushing society forward with innovation. You know, it's not like they changing the world. You know, they inspire people and motivate people, but come on, man. This society loves Michael Jordan. This society loves Tom Brady. This society loves Derek Jeter. You know, masculine men. Masculine men. Period. This society loves, you know, LeBron James. I can go down the list, man. You know. Dog. If you a man with some height on you, you know, you a halfway decent looking dude, you know, you dress like a mature man, you got a pretty solid muscle build, you got a good scent, you know, you're well groomed, a lot of doors will be open for you just off that alone. Ask me how I know. You know, I've gotten opportunities thrown at me because of my stature alone, man. You know what I'm saying? I've had some doors closed based off my stature, you know, because sexual competition is real. A lot of guys will be hesitant to hire you if they feel like you're going to come in a facility and take all the women, you know, but that's another conversation for another day, you know. But just on the humble, you know, based on my stature, I've gotten a lot of opportunities in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna be honest, man. You know, matter of fact, speaking of that, when I was hanging out in Atlanta with Kevin Samuels, you know, a long time ago, you know, Kevin Samuels is 6'5", you know, he had his suit on, you know, smelled like he had on some very expensive cologne, you know, he had his shades on, you know, very well groomed. Kevin Samuels was getting compliments from men and women left and right. You know, I was there to see these things, man. You know, I would say it's the guys that look unmasculine that have the hardest time in this society, that feel like their masculinity is under attack. You know what I mean? That's what I would say to that argument, man. And that's why I talk about self-improvement so much, because it affects the totality of your life, man. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm going to close with this. What guys really are saying. Matter of fact, let me rewind. I'm going to say that to the end. Even in Hollywood with these guys with these dresses, they can always say no. It's not like Hollywood has a gun to these guys' head and say, put on the dress or I'll pull the trigger. These guys have options and they seem to choose to put the dress on. Why didn't Tyler Perry pay an older black woman to play Medea? No, he decided to do it himself. Even after Tyler Perry got wealthy, super rich, beyond his wildest dreams, he still decided to play Medea. Now you gotta ask yourself, why? Why? Why, Sway? And the short answer is because he wanted to. It made him a lot of money. Tyler Perry is a billionaire. I'm not about to sit up here and try to speculate on why Tyler Perry does what he does, but he make a lot of goddamn money from it, man. So what we talking about? Hollywood ain't got no gun to anybody's head. No, they don't. These guys volunteer to do this stuff, man. So miss me with that argument, dog. Or for whatever reason, these guys want the money or they want the opportunity and they take it, but they can always say no. I'm gonna close with this. Now I'm really closing, y'all. At the end of the day, we all got choices, man. And as simple as that, right? We all have choices, and whatever you choose, that's what you got to live with, man. You know what I mean? I don't feel like my masculinity is under attack. Matter of fact, in my life, I had the opportunity to play a superhero. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the military, playing with guns all day, walking around being masculine, shooting stuff up, watching bombs go off, jumping off of helicopters, stuff like that, man. Yes, man, I had that opportunity, dog. Yeah, I did. And I had a lot of fun doing it, So really, what we talking about here, man? You dig what I'm saying? Look, man. And I'm really going to close this down. I said I was going to close, but I guess I got a lot to say about this particular subject, man, which is fine. We'll keep the party going for a minute. But, at the end of the day, man, a lot of guys are upset because they can't do exactly what they want to do, especially when it comes to women. A lot of guys are upset that in this current day and time, women don't have this deep fear and reverence for men like they once had. Where a man would walk into a room and the woman would just bow down and kiss the ring. You know what I'm saying? There was a time in this country where a man could put his hands on his wife, as long as he didn't go overboard with it. There was a time in this country where a 50-year-old man can marry a 14-year-old girl and nobody would think twice about it. You know what I mean? Essentially, there was a time in this country where a man can treat his wife like a child, like a straight-up child. And nobody would say anything about it. But that day has came and went. And a lot of guys are upset that they're not getting this deep reverence from women. And the biggest reason is because women make their own money now. Or they have the opportunity to make their own money now, man. They don't depend on men for every single thing, man. They have entered the workforce. They can get out here and earn a paycheck, earn resources. They can own things. It is what it is, man. Everything evolves. Everything changes, man. Out with the old and in with the new. And a lot of guys, they just having a hard time with that. So in their mind, they just live in the past, man. And I don't really have no advice for those kind of guys. You can't live in the past. If black people was to go back to the past, we'll be in slavery. Do you really want to go back there? Do you really want to go to Jim Crow? I don't think so. So you might want to be careful with living in the past, dog. I'm done with this video. Peace.